Okay, so in previous session we saw what is meant by array, right? And what are the types of array we saw inside the previous topic. Today we will see the one of the important topics of the Java, that is the OOPs. What are the OOPs? What is meant by OOPs? What are the concepts which are present inside the OOP? That we will see today. Okay, so what is meant by OOPs? Okay, my screen is visible. My screen is visible, guys. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So we'll move to the OOPs. Okay, so first we will see the OOPS. So OOPS is stand for the object oriented programming. Okay, sometimes we are writing yes there. So yes means the structure, or we can say that it is a system. So OOPS is stand for the object oriented programming system or the structure. Before we saw that, while we are seeing the introduction of the Java, right? What is Java? That time we saw Java is a object-oriented programming language. Means everything in Java is based on the object. Okay, everything in Java is based on the object, and it stands for the object-oriented programming system or the structure. OOPS stand for the object-oriented programming system or the structure. So what is meant by OOPS? Okay, so what is meant by OOPS? So OOPS is a programming paradigm, or we can say that it is a methodology. So what is meant by paradigm? So paradigm means a way to do some task. Okay, oops is a paradigm means is a way to do some task. Suppose if we take the real life example, someone one person, we have a three person. First person is a doctor, another person is an engineer, and another person is doing the businessman. It is a businessman. Three-person we have: doctor, engineer, and the businessman. They have all three have the one motive to earn the money, right? All three-person have the only one motive to earn the money. Doctor is also earning the money. Engineer will also earn the money. And if we talk about the businessman will be earn the money, right? They have the one motive, that is the uh, to earn the money, right? They have different ways to earn the money, but same motive they have, that is the to earn the money, right? So same like that, paradigm is a way to do some task. Okay, paradigm means a way to do some task. So oops is a one of the paradigm in that. So why we are using the oops? To develop a software. Okay, to develop a software we are using the oops. We have a multiple paradigm, like a object oriented paradigm, procedural paradigm, functional paradigm, or the structure paradigm. But inside the Java, in some OOPS is a programming paradigm, and Java is a object oriented programming. Okay, Java is a object oriented programming language. And why we are using the OOPS? So OOPS is we are using for the software development, and OOPS is a programming paradigm. Means programming paradigm means it is using the object oriented paradigm, a way to do some task. Okay, paradigm means a way to do some task. And why we are using object oriented paradigm means to develop a software. To develop a software we are simply using a object oriented paradigm. Okay, so inside the oops we have a six pillars. Inside the oops we have six pillars. First is a class, another one is a object and methods, third one is a inheritance, then we have a abstraction, polymorphism, and the encapsulation. These all are the easy, and all the concept, all the pillars we have inside the oops we are learning with the help of real life example. All these are pillars are based on the real life example. Okay, all these are pillars are based on the real life example. Suppose class, object and methods, inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation. If you want to remember this all the things, so we can remember these things with the help of real life example. If you know the real life example, you will be easily understand what is meant by class, what is meant by object, what is meant by polymorphism. So these are all are the easy only. So today we will see the two pillars of the oops, that is the class, object, and the method. So first one is the class. Okay, class, object, and method. So if now you are seeing one diagram on the screen, it is visible. Okay, now you are seeing one diagram on the screen. Okay, there eat, run, animal, birds, multiple things are there. If I ask you which is the object here, sorry, which is the class here, so can you please tell me which is the class here? Any guesses? No worries if it is wrong also, no worries. Which is class here in this all the diagram, or in this all the have three classes: animal, animal, animal. Okay, only one class we have animal. Instead of animal, another class we have Animal, birds, vehicle, right? So animal, birds, vehicle, these all are the classes. So which are the objects here? Which are the objects here inside this? Which are the objects here? Which are the objects here inside this diagram? Dog, cat, okay. Eat, run, dog, no. Eat, run, dog, it is not a eat, run, dog. Cat, no. Okay, okay. So dog, cat, these two are the objects here. Okay, sparrow, pigeon, these two are the objects here. Thar, innova, these all are the objects here. This eat, run, fly, eat, start, stop, these all are the methods here. Okay, these all are the methods here. Animal will eat, dog will be eat, cat will be eat, cat will be run, right? Sparrow will be eat, sparrow will be fly, like that, right? So first we will see the definition of the class. So what is meant by class? So class is the collection of object. Okay, class is a collection of object. Class means if you talk about the class, so animal is a class here. Inside the class, many objects is present, like a dog, like a cat. Many objects are present inside our class, right? After that, class is not a real world entity. It's just a template or a blueprint or a prototype. If we talk about the animal, okay, if you talk about this animal, so animal is just a blueprint. Can you see? Did you saw anything like animal will be present inside real world? Animal will not present inside the real world. Dog will be present on the real world. Cat will be present on the real world, but animal will not present in the real world, because animal is just a template. It's just a template, or we can say that it is a prototype. Dog, cat, these all are the object. These are present inside the real world, but class will be not present inside the real world. That is the animal, birds, vehicle, these all are the not present inside the real world. This dog, cat, sparrow, pigeon, these all will be present inside the real world. So class is not a real world entity. It's just a blueprint, template, or the prototype. After that, class does not occupy the memory, so it is not present inside the real life, right? So it is not present inside the real life, so how it will be occupy this memory? So, or we can say that class inside the Java, class will not occupy the memory. If you want to remember these things, simply you can remember like that. It is not present inside the real world, so how it will be occupy the memory, right? But inside the Java, class will not occupy the memory. Object will occupy the memory, but class will not occupy the memory. After that, syntax. What is the syntax of the class? Till now, everyone knows that what is the syntax of the class. First, we need to write an access modifier. Then we need to write a class. Then we need to write a class name. So access modifier we need to write. Then class keyword. And simply we have to write the class name. After that, curly braces open. Inside this class we can write the multiple things like a methods, like a constructor. We wrote methods also, we wrote a constructor also. Fields means nothing but the variables. Okay, fields are nothing but the variables. After that, blocks means curly braces open, curly braces close. That is only meaning of the blocks. Okay, after that, nested class within the class, that is only called as the nested class. After that, these all the things are present inside the class. Inside the class we can write the methods also, constructor, fields, block, nested class. These are all the things which are present inside the class. Okay, if you talk about the object now, okay, if you talk about the object now, so object is an instance of the class. So if you take the example, we saw the animal. Inside the animal we have a dog, we have a cat. Dog, cat are the instance of the animal class, right? If you take the another example like a birds, okay, so sparrow and the pigeon, these all two are the object which are instance of the birds class. Okay, which are the instance of the bird class. If we take the another point of the object is a real world entity. Okay, object is a real world entity. If we see like a dog, cat, these all are present inside the real world. But if you talk about the animal will not present inside the real world, because it is just a prototype. Okay, it's just a prototype, it will not present inside the real world. Okay, and object is present inside the real world because it is a real world entity, like a dog, cat. If you take the example, real life example, dog, cat, these all are the present inside the real life. After that, object occupies the memory. Class will not occupy the memory, but object occupies the memory. If we take the example like a dog and the animal, so animal is just a prototype, but dog is a real world entity. So dog will occupy the memory, but animal will not occupy the memory because animal is just the prototype. Okay. After that, object consists of few things like identity, like a name. If you take the example, like if you take one object like a dog, so dog have some name, dog have some color like breed, like color or breed or some age. Dog have some color, right? Dog have some breed, dog have some age, right? So dog have some identity, dog have some state and attribute. State and attribute means is nothing but the variables. Okay, this is nothing but the variables. After that, here behaviors are nothing but the methods. Okay, identity, object have some name, object have some state and attribute like variables, and object have some behaviors like methods. Okay, eat, run, bark. Dog can eat, dog can run, dog can bark. Okay, after that, how to create an object? There are few ways to create an object. First one is the new keyword. Till now we saw the only one way, that is the new keyword. With the help of new keyword we can easily create our object. Another way is the clone method. With the help of clone method also you can create an object. After that, new instance method. With the help of new instance method also we can create an object. Deserialization, and after that, that is the factory method. There are five methods, five ways to create an object, like a new keyword, clone method, new instance method, deserialization, and the factory method. Okay, these are the few ways to create an object. Okay, till now we just saw the one way to create an object, that is the new keyword. With the help of new keyword we can easily create our object. Now we will take one example, like a programming example we will take. Till now we know that all the things like animal is a animal is not a real world entity. Animal not a animal, like class is not a real world entity. Class will not occupy the memory, right? Object is a real world entity and object occupies the memory. And class is just a blueprint, or we can say that it is a template, but object is a instance of the class, right? Inside the object we have a name like a identity. Object have a some state and attribute like variables, and object have some behavior. So we will try to create one example with the help of this diagram only. Okay, with the help of this diagram we can try to create our program. So simply we will take an example of the animal. Simply I will come into the eclipse. Okay, simply I came to the eclipse. So what we will do now, simply we will create an we have created the we will try to we are started the object oriented programming language, no, from today. So we will try to create one package. You can simply right click on that, new, or you can create a package from here, or simply you can directly create a class here, and here you have to write a package name. So simply I am writing here oops program. Okay, if you like, if you create like that, so it will be create a package directly. Okay, and here I'm creating a class. So which class we have to create here? That is the animal class we have to create. So I will create a class here, animal. So if I click on finish, it is creating, it have created the package and the class also. So we have created a animal class here. I think it is little bit delay. Okay, so inside that, inside this one we have created a class with the name animal, right? And we will try to create a same like a this diagram. We'll try to create same like a this diagram, like a animal. Inside the animal we have a two object like a dog and the cat also. We will try to create that. Okay, so after that what we will do, inside the animal class we have to create an, okay, we have to create an object, but inside the object we have many methods also. So first we will create, we have, if we want to create an object, so first we have to create a main method. So I'm creating a main method here. Inside the main method, if you want to create an object, so how we will create an object? Simply you have to create, we have to create with the help of new keyword also, or if you want to create by other ways, so we will see that later. Now we don't see that one, we will see that later. But with the help of object, with the help of new keyword, we can create an object. So how to create an object? Class name, then we have to create an object name. So suppose object from here, suppose I am taking a dog. Simply I am writing here dog equals to new, and here I am writing animal. Okay, so we have created the object here with the name dog, right? We have created the object here with the name dog. Okay, my screen is visible, guys. Hello, my screen is visible. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we have created the object here with the name dog. Okay, and we have created first class, that is the animal, like a same like a this one. We have created one animal class. Inside the animal class we have created the dog object. Okay, dog object we have created. Now what we will do, simply we'll come here and we will try to create a method here. So we have a many methods here like a eat, run. So we will create a same method like this one also. Okay, so we'll come here and we will create a method one by one. So first I will create a method like a public void, and first we will create it. Okay, and inside that I'm writing system.out, and here I'm writing eating. Okay, same like that. If we want to create another method also, so you can create another method also. So first we have created eat. Now we will try to create a run also. So simply I will write here public void run. Okay, inside that system.out we will write, and here we will write running. Okay, eating and running. I have created the two methods here, that is eat and the run. Now if I want to create an object, now if you want to create this method, I will create with the help of object. We can easily call these methods like dog.eat, dog.run. Simply like that, dog.eat, simply will write. Okay, and after that simply will write here dog.run. Okay, now if I run this one, so what will be the output we will get? If I run this one now, so what will be the output we will get? What will be the output we will get now? Eating and running, right? Eating and running, eating, running, eating, running. Okay, so if I run this one simply, so eating and running will be print on the console. So which is the object we have taken here? That is the dog. And which is the class here? That is the animal. So animal is just a prototype template, but dog is a real world entity. It is a instance of a class, and dog have some behaviors, dog have some attributes we will take here. So that is the breed. Animal have some that is the dog have some color, dog have some breed, dog have some age, right? So simply we'll take a color here. So simply I will write here, we will create an object here. We will create a variable here, string color. Okay, color, and here what we will do, string color equals to black. I'm writing here. Okay, string color equals to black. I'm writing here. Suppose if I want to call this one, which type of variable is this? That is the instance variable, right? Because we have declared inside the class but outside the method. This is called as the instance variable. Now if I want to call this variable inside this method, so can we able to call this one, like if I write like that is system.out, and if I call it directly like color, if I write here, so can we able to call this one? And why we are not able to call this one? Because it is giving the error. So why we cannot able to call this one? Anyone? Anyone? Why we cannot able to? Object dot color we have to write. Okay, why we cannot able to call this one here? Static method. Yes, static method, right? Static method. So remember one thing, here we have created a instance variable. Okay, instance variable we can call it anywhere, but we cannot call inside this static method. Okay, if you want to call this instance variable inside the static method, so we can call it with the help of object. But why we cannot able to call instance variable inside the static method? Because static methods allows only the static variable. Okay, static method allows only the static method. Inside the static method allow only the static variable, and here we are calling only the instance variable. Here we are calling instance variable. If you want to call the static variable, okay, if you want to call the instance variable into the static methods, how we'll call that? So simply we can make it as a static. That is the first way. The static we can make it. If you make it this static, so we can easily call this into the static method, because static method allows only the static variable. Okay, static method allows only the static variable. But if you want to call it without static variable, if I want to call the instance variable into the static method, so how will call that? So with the help of object, we can easily call the instance variable into the static method also. So how we'll call that? Dog dot color. So dog is a object here, and with the help of dog dot color, we can easily call our instance variable into the static method. Simply, if I run this one now, so what will be the output we'll get? Eating, running, and the black. Dog dot color. You can take the dog dot age also. Okay, anything you can take. So the object consists of three things like a name. So what is the name of our object? That is the dog. After that, object have some state or attribute like color, or we can say that it is a breed, or we can say that is a age. Okay, object have some behavior also, that is the eat, run, bark. Just now we saw that. Okay, and remember one thing: object is a real world entity, but class is not a real world entity. If you want to remember this thing, simply remember this diagram. That is the animal, birds, vehicle. These three are the classes here. There is dog, cat, sparrow, pigeon, thar, and inward. These all are the objects here. That eat, run, eat, fly, start, stop, these all are the methods here. And if you want to talk, if we talk with the variables, that are the colors and the breeds, and yes, these all are the variables here. Okay, inside the how we will create a class. With the help of class keyword, we can create a class, and with the help of new keyword, we can create an object. Okay, we have a multiple ways that we will see inside the upcoming sessions. So till now, anyone have any doubt? Anyone have any doubt till now? No. No. Okay. Okay, so today's assignment is that you have to create a program on the animal and the class. Like if you can take any example from this diagram, and you can create a program and just submit on the group. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. If you have any doubt, please ping me or ping on the group. Okay, I will definitely help you. Okay, and do the assignment and submit on the group. Hari will also give one assignment that also you have to create. That also you have to create, and you have to submit on the group. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for your time. We will meet tomorrow. We will meet on the Monday. Bye.